Tanzania's national debt rose to $35 billion by the end of the first quarter, marking a 19% increase from the previous year. Finance Minister Mwigulu Nchemba has been working hard to ease concerns about the surge in the country's financial obligations.
These funds have been directed towards development projects with significant national benefits, including road infrastructure, a modern railway, airports, and electricity generation projects.
Economic analysts suggest ordinary citizens are the most affected by the country's borrowing.
With a quarter of the country's budget allocated to debt repayment and considering ongoing debt growth with interest, there's a risk it could impede self-reliance and hinder national goals.
The government says the country's debt has also increased due to the depreciation of the Tanzanian shilling against the US dollar amid global financial distress and the issuance of bonds to finance social security funds. Despite this, the International Monetary Fund views Tanzania as the least indebted nation in Africa, with an official debt-to-GDP ratio of 46%. African governments are struggling to strike a balance between incurring more debt and growing their economies. The United Nations says Africa's public debt will remain higher than before the pandemic in 2024 and 2025, with many countries still at risk of falling into debt trouble as they struggle to pay off international loans. Analysts suggest that the Tanzanian government should effectively attract more investments to boost revenue collection, stimulate the economy, and reduce reliance on expensive borrowing.
The problem lies in focusing only on filing tax system gaps and expanding the tax bracket without considering how taxpayers can increase their productivity and ability to pay taxes to service the debts.
The government has not ruled out further borrowing to finance its development goals. It hopes that achieving its projected 5.4% growth this year and providing long-term benefits to citizens will justify the incurred debt. Isaac Lukando, CGTN, Dar es Salaam.